Independence Bowl. Florida State looks to finish strong against Southern Mississippi. Sizing up the walk-ons. Independence Bowl between Southern Mississippi, 8-4, and Florida State, 6-6. Time, TV, December 27, 1:30 p.m. ET, ESPN. Site, Independence Stadium, Shreveport, La. A little more than 3 months ago, Florida State was ranked third in the preseason Amway Coaches Poll, was playing Alabama in the opener and had the talent to be the Atlantic Coast Conference's shining star on the way to a berth in the college football playoff. But the Seminoles lost starting QB DeAndre Francois in the opener, had to reschedule a date with Louisiana Monroe for a 6th win, and saw head coach Jimbo Fisher leave for Texas A&M. But give Florida State a little credit for not giving up after a 2-5 start. Interim coach Odell Haggins has talent, though safety Derwin James has declared for the NFL draft and won't play. The offensive line play has to improve. The ACC's worst defense has to show the spark from the final 3 games, and the defense must play up to its level. By the numbers, breaking down the Florida State-Southern Miss matchup bowl schedule, the complete postseason lineup for 2017-18 staff picks, USA Today sports experts predict the winners for every bowl. Southern Mississippi roared through its final 3 games to get a shot at a Power 5 team. The defense was Conference USA's best on third downs, thanks to a front 7 that averaged nearly 8 tackles for a loss per game. The offense was able to run enough to help control the clock and, outside of a fumbling problem, there were few issues in a solid season. R.B. Ito Smith, Southern Mississippi, a do-it-all, all-purpose machine. He is 5'9", 195, but can handle the workload with close to 270 touches. The slippery runner had 1,321 yards and 13 scores, taking over late in the season with 3 consecutive games topping 150 yards. He also caught 36 passes with 2 touchdowns. QB Corey Robertson, Southern Mississippi, the 6'2", 210-pounder became the main man for the downfield attack with a team-leading 72 catches for 1,070 yards and 11 scores. He had 3 100-yard receiving games and 4 touchdowns in his last 4 games. QB James Blackman, Florida State, the lone positive from DeAndre Francois' injury and the loss to Alabama was the experience Blackman received in his freshman season. The rail-thin 6'5", 169-pound true freshman made his share of rookie mistakes with 11 interceptions and lacked consistency, but he also showed decent poise at times, throwing for close to 2,000 yards with 15 touchdowns. R.B. Cam Akers, Florida State, the superstar true freshman wasn't Dalvin Cook right away, but that's because no one believed the passing game could do anything and loaded up to stop the ground attack. Akers had a hard time shaking loose, but he still managed to lead the team with 931 yards and 7 scores, highlighted by a 199-yard, 2-touchdown day against Syracuse. Florida State's athleticism and skill will shine through. The defense will close down the Golden Eagles' ground game, but Southern Mississippi's line will hang out in the Seminoles' backfield enough to keep this close. Pick, Florida State, 27-13. Images from the college football bowl season.